Hello and welcome to Andrew's Hot Takes, everybody, on this beautiful
Monday.
Thursday evening. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. As you know, we do Andrew's Hot Takes every Thursday from 7 till about 9 p.m. But for the next couple of shows, guys, it's going to be really special for Behind the Barricade as we're going to do something nice for some really special people and some people that's very special to me. Excuse me for the sound. Um, Very special people to me, and they just need a little bit of help. Just trying to send this link to Alyssa right here. She wanted to tune in for this moment. I got her right here, so perfect. All right, so we're gonna be dedicating our next show, a couple of shows throughout the next couple of weeks, to her son, Baby Austin. Now, for those of you who are probably asking who Baby Austin is, you can definitely find out at the link at the bio of this episode and for the archive episodes as well. But for the next couple of weeks, like I said, we'll be dedicating these shows to Baby Austin. So please help and donate anything you can to the following link down below in the bio. Baby Austin is a strong newborn surrounded by his amazing parents, Alyssa and Kyle, and alongside a big brother by the name of Jackson. For as strong as he may be, we need him to be extra tough as he was diagnosed with a complete unlateral right side lip and palate cleft. He will need surgery when he hits his 4-month mark. And as we know, doctor's visits and medical equipment needed for Austin can make things very strenuous, especially when you have another child to support as well. Baby Austin's going to need special care, and that's why they started a GoFundMe. So let's start today by donating anything you can to Baby's Austin cause. Help him kick out of this tough patch in his life. So please join us at BTB Live, Andrew's Hot Takes, and all of the Behind the Barricade family as we dedicate our next couple of shows to Baby Austin. So can we do it? Can we help him reach his goal? Oh, hell yeah, we can. So once again, brother, this little man, this one's for you. So guys, link is in the bio. Anything you can, we greatly appreciate it. All right, so kick off the show. Let's kick it off right.
Hey, Jess.
What's up,
Hot
Jess?
take. Going on, just go sending prayers and vibes and prayers. Definitely, thank you. The little man's gonna need it. All love to him. Special friends of mine knew this young lady since I was like, what, 6, 7 years old. We go way back,
Long
back,
time, bro. Long time.
long time. So Alyssa and Kyle, we got your back, guys. Now, hot takes, boys. Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Man, oh man. I usually do the soundboard. I do everything, soundboard's not working tonight, but we can still have some fun. We can still throw some things in there. I don't mind. We can chop it up. We can make it crazy. Let's kick it off, right? Who and Mark, I think you would be in agreement with me. Me and you kind of talked about this off air. Some news broke about who now is in full head position at NXT.
Yes.
It was rumor and innuendo for a little while, but now we kind of definitely got the answer, right?
Yep.
As you know, it looks like Triple H was setting up a move in order to put the bodies in place that he had down in NXT to make a power move up top to eventually take over up on the main roster. That's what my vision of it was. He wanted to put those guys that he had in the back up there with him. Those are the guys he trusts, the Regals, the Road Dogs. Those are the guys he trusts in the business. That's the guys he wanted working with him on the main roster when he got that opportunity.
Yeah.
But the man fell on some medical situations. And, of course, Vinnie Mac says, not so fast. As we see Nick Khan swoop in and kind of take over COO operations. And then we see the circus come in. That means Bruce Pritchett and the boys. So the real question is, who's running NXT? Shawn Michaels says,
Nope.
Oh, Triple H still has a firm hand on what goes on down here. Does he really?
No, we don't.
No, you don't.
So, because according to what we read, Bruce Pritchett now is the head of NXT.
Yep. If Triple H still had a hand on what goes on down there, it would still be the black and gold brand.
You're damn right it would. You're damn right it would. Now, viewer discretion is advised. So, listen, if you got the boys watching the show, there might be some cursing. You might want to cover their little ears. So, because I have a funny feeling, Mr. Chris is not going to have nice things to say about Mr. Pritchett. So, brace yourself.
No.
Chris, what's your thoughts on Bruce Pritchett running NXT?
Oh, my thoughts on Bruce Pritchett running NXT. It's like a fart in a windstorm. That's what I think about.
Fart in a windstorm.
Yeah.
Also, like Rio to AEW.
I mean, Bruce Pritchett. He's not. I know you're a big fan of his. Not so much for me.
I'm gonna say I'm a fan of the show, the podcast. I'm a fan of that.
Can we agree then he's a terrible wrestling writer and character builder? He's terrible.
It's hard from when you listen to the show, right? And you really get the vibe of the show, and you kind of get an idea of what goes on and what's happening. Sometimes I feel like he does come up with some ideas, but they get shot down out of the sky immediately. Like there's no chance, and literally no pun intended, no chance in hell his idea gets to the forefront.
Well, then he's a shill.
And despite what you think, like this, no, that's not meaning you, but despite what he thinks and everybody else thinks, I'm still a man in charge. That's kind of the vibe that I was getting from a lot of things when he talks about the old school from when he was working there. There's a lot of ideas that he really had, but he couldn't capitalize on them because it kind of kept getting shut down. But then him and Pat Patterson became the left hand and right hand of Vince McMahon, and they had to overrule Vince on a lot of things. Like Bruce really took it to Vince when Vince wanted to get rid of Shawn Michaels. He thought Shawn was terrible. He didn't care. He didn't care for Shawn no more. He didn't view him as a champ. And Bruce had to sit Vince down and tell him, listen, the guy can be a champion in this company, but you don't believe in him. You really need to start looking past whatever you have for him and just give him a chance.
Yep.
He gave him a chance, and look how it turned out for him. Now, nobody could foresee what was going to happen down the road in the early 90s between him and Bret, and nobody saw that coming. And nobody also saw Shawn's ego becoming so large as it was going to become. But that's one of the big things that he would say. He didn't drop the ball on Shawn. Nobody just saw that ego coming because they gave Shawn the vehicle and gave him the keys.
Well, that's different. That's personal shit that got in the way.
And that's definitely personal stuff that definitely got in the way.
Well, then if he did save Shawn Michaels, then what the fuck are you doing now? Like you got 20 years, 25 years under your belt. What are you doing? I.e., Grayson Waller being the fucking main event. Now, come on. Was I wrong, people? Was I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Man has no wrestling skill. He executes 2 fucking moves that any fucking athlete can kids in the backyard could do them. He does the elbow drop, and he does that bullshit parkour stunner. Other than that, he had dog shit to bring to the ring. And I sent you that article, Rodney, about what Vince Russo said. Vince Russo said the exact same thing I said the other night. When you go and look at someone for the first time, either they draw you in or they don't. What do you call him? Joe Vanilla, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have to think that Vince Russo has a lot more experience and cachet when it comes to talking about this shit than I do. But again, I've been saying this for a month about this dude. The only thing that saved the whole segment was LA Knight, who we've been singing the praises of LA Knight for months and months and months.
Mm-hmm.
So that saved it for me. As far as the whole NXT show, we'll get into that Monday because I'm going to flip the script and give the good that I saw from the NXT show instead of being, just slapping it around. So Monday we'll get into that. But as far as the hot take goes, if that's what you're pushing up to the front, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. And if the big man is telling you, I want this dude up in the main event, well, your main event sucked. It was terrible.
Yeah.
My man can't wrestle. If you want to give him a job like Corey Graves You want to give him a TV job because listen, he does have that charisma. I'll give Waller that. He could talk. He's photogenic. I got it. But he sucks at wrestling. And I went back again and I watched the shit from Australia just to say maybe you were wrong, Chris. After Rodney asked me, give him the benefit of the doubt. So I went and watched that shit, prepped myself for the AJ Styles match, and I'm watching it. I'm going, this is fucking garbage. Garbage. Mm-hmm. So if that's what you're sending, because to me, he's going to get moved up relatively soon. If that's what you're creating down there, then I don't know what to tell you. But again, there is a lot of good that I saw that could be moved up or whatever. So I just don't know. But Bruce Pritchett, either you're out of touch or you're just such a shill, and I get it. It's your livelihood. Everyone's got to put food on the table. Your boss is telling you what to do. But you've been there for 25 years. You'd think you would have a little more say in the matter than what's going on. And if if what we're seeing is true and what we're hearing, that Vince McMahon just squashing everything.
That's all I'm trying to say. Like, if this is the truth, then damn, like, is he holding the fort down until H is back on his feet? Oh, fine, all right, because he's already working with SmackDown. The guy is, first of all, I think he's pulled in 8 different directions, and I think it's time at his age to tell Vince, I can't do that no more.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't be going into the office at 9 and then coming home at 1 a.m. because you got me running ragged trying to write TV and then send me back out there or fly to Orlando the next day. That's just too much.
No, it's way too much.
I'm not young. I can't
do it. It's starting to fuck up the creative part of things,
But you had some good creative down there and then they're gone. And Rodney, what is Triple H's exact title?
I remember I looked this up before. He is the chief brand. No, it's hold on. Head of global talent relations.
He's the head of talent relations.
So it's like a global talent. I'm gonna look up the direct one.
All right, but he's in charge of the talent.
Essentially, basically recruitment, kind of, if you want to say.
But he's a CEO in the company, correct?
Yeah, he's a board member. He sits on the board.
He's a board member, so he's got active say in what goes on. Now, I'm sure, there's a democracy vote or whatever, and he may get voted out at times, depending on how many people on that board. But I don't know, man. It just the man gets sick, has a medical issue, and ever since then, when did he have the heart problem? In September?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, yeah.
And since that heart issue, and he's been out, his whole fucking thing's got ripped apart. Ripped apart. All his boys are gone. Now, I will say this, though. The good down there is all people that he brought in, right? Because Triple H. All these people were signed before he had the heart issue. So, if we're going to, right?
Yeah, so he is the executive vice president of global talent strategy and development since February 2020.
Strategy and development. All right, so all this whole crew that they're putting on TV now, including Waller, he brought in. These are all his signings, right?
Yeah. Yes. But he didn't necessarily. But in his defense, he didn't necessarily want those guys on TV probably immediately like this.
No, I'm not. Listen, like I said, I'm going to go with there is some good down there. So the potential of these dudes, the Braun Breakers,
what's going on, y'all? Sorry, I was late.
Solo Sikoa, all those dudes, the what do you call it? The JC Jane, the Gigi Dolan. Triple H, the ones we're seeing now is Triple H has had his hand in them. He brought them in. Now they just got elevated, some of them, after the man fell ill, and they elevated some of them that maybe shouldn't be elevated. But my point is, like I said, I don't want to make it an NXT show. I'll get into what I liked about NXT 2.0 on Monday.
No,
So
but you're answering the question. You're answering the hot take.
no, but I'm saying like he brought these guys in, and now you're changing everything, still using his people, and then you got rid of a bunch of his people, his behind the scenes people, some of his top wrestlers, regardless of the guys you didn't want to give a contract to. You can't listen if they decide to part ways, they parted ways. The Adam Coles, all that shit. The people they cut, that's another story. So it just seems to me that Bruce Pritchett, if he is that knowledgeable, which I'm assuming he is, he's just a shill, and he's sitting back and he lets Vince make these decisions. And this is why we have Waller in a main event against AJ Styles, and he had no fucking business being there.
100%. And K Marvel, welcome to the show. Welcome to the
What's
show.
going on?
What's up, K Marvel?
Chilling.
One of the hosts of Four Corners of Commentary. You can find it anywhere you get your podcast from.
Yup.
And also go follow the Council of Commentary too, man. I like their takes on Twitter. Really, really fun guys on Twitter, man.
Interesting.
I love it. But
I have no control over that one. That's
yeah.
that is not me at all.
It's fun. It's fun watching you guys on Twitter, man. It's amazing.
They're annoying.
Now the first take we tackled was the news that broke that the rumor that went out there that Bruce Pritchett is now the head of NXT.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, so you're just gonna give this man every job in the company at this point. He's just gonna do everything. So you're gonna write SmackDown, you're gonna write NXT, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Maybe he's holding the fort down until Triple H gets back. But at this point, me and Chris both in agree, and Mark, I believe, are both in agreement that we don't need any more of Vince's guys to make decisions in this company no more. We don't.
Yeah, I agree with that. We need
fresh blood.
I need to explain it. I'm pretty sure y'all did it magnificently. So
we need fresh blood, man. And do you feel that Pritchett has something to offer down at NXT?
I don't know. So, it I think I agree with the fresh blood aspect of some things. You did get rid of a lot of things that made NXT what it was, regardless of sales, regardless of because of fans, and I have like a few friends that work at stadiums, and they're like, oh, well, that side was great, but this side wasn't. But like NXT was the WWE's indie scene, which it became that. Like it was that's just what happened. That was the natural progression of what NXT became. So now that things are kind of going back, what seems like is going to that homegrown power plant type of setting. Power plant is WCW's that was their homegrown school or whatever you want to call it, FCW or OVW, whatever. But it's just I don't know, man. People have been talking about for the longest how this is now Vince's NXT, and they're trying to make NXT back into what a true developmental is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's a good thing for what NXT will become, because NXT will truly be their third brand instead of our third brand.
I like the way you put that.
Which I mean, okay, because people like us are still gonna watch this shit. So it is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? And who you gotta make money for?
That's what it really comes down to. Like the diehard fan is still gonna watch NXT, right? We're not going anywhere. Yeah. And it sucks because we watch it holding our hope that things get better. Or we
watch everything.
Yeah.
We're like those kind of fans who watch Raw.
Well, I think they got better. I think they got better on Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday was dope.
I really do think they got better.
Fun show.
I'll close it out with this so that way we could try to jump into the next topic, because we literally just killed 20 minutes talking about this shit. But I'll close it out with this. I feel like, as far as when it comes to us watching NXT and trying to enjoy NXT and trying to enjoy I might take some heat for this. A shit product.
Hmm.
But it's just about the love for wrestling, man. It's just a passion for wrestling. You know, obviously we're gonna have wrestling is always gonna have its ups and downs. There's gonna be times where they give us shit, and then there's gonna be times where they give us beautiful masterpieces. But at the end of the day, it's all about the love for wrestling. It's you know, we're still gonna watch it because we just love the product. We love the sport.
And you ain't lying. Shout out to Andrew, who was at the Islander game. That's why he couldn't do today's show.
Hey.
Andrew
Who's the
Pratchett.
Andrew?
Andrew is right now at the cookie bar. Chris,
You getting a cookie?
he's getting the cookie. So I told him to bring us back some.
All right.
Guys, if y'all haven't had these cookies, it's probably the most.
Gotta
I'm
have
coming over and I'm getting a piece.
Oh
I
my
sent you
God.
that recipe, right, Rodney?
Yes, you did, and I plan
Save
on
me
making
some.
those cookies
I
real
don't know.
soon.
I will
Save me
be in
some.
New York on
I
Saturday.
literally work like over by your house, bro. I will come to your house and get this damn
Let me
cookie.
tell you something.
Wait,
Them damn cookies.
I might have to get one too. I will be up there on Saturday. I will drive out there.
I'm gonna give you guys the 3 ingredients:
Dead serious.
cornflakes, marshmallows, and chocolate chips.
Oh,
If I told you,
Can't
and
beat it.
warm,
Sublime.
can't
Horrible.
beat it.
That's so horrible.
It's
Bro,
so bad for your
I
body.
used to take cornflakes.
it's terrible for your organs.
I used
But
to
I
take
can promise you,
cornflakes. I used to take cornflakes and I would drown the cornflakes in sugar, and then I would drizzle chocolate syrup all over that.
You guys just don't eat like that
oh
anymore.
my
That's the
God.
breakfast of champions.
Oh, that
Right
sounds
there.
so good.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I can't eat like that no more.
Oh my
That right,
God.
see, that right there is our second hot take. Jesus.
Yeah. How not to eat when you get older. And that's
How not to eat when you get older. We're gonna have a
That's
show
right.
about that shit, bro.
Yo,
the whole show.
for real.
Oh my
We have a
God.
whole show. All right, moving on, Rodney. What's the next topic?
Oh man, we can jump around. This can we talk about this this shirt, please? This is bothering the hell out of me.
Okay, let's talk about
Brandy
Rhodes'
Rose's
shirt.
Brandy Rose's t-shirt, man.
Brandy
Can we-
Rhodes.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Brandy Rhodes came out.
You haven't
on
seen it?
AEW. I believe.
I missed AEW last night. I had to sleep. I gotta wake
I
up
don't
stupid
believe
early.
it happened last night. I believe it was
All right.
like 2 weeks ago.
Hold on, I'll find it.
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna put it up for everybody to.
Oh,
Was it
to
as bad
see
as the way Cody's back looks?
Somewhat. Well, it's not bad. It's just
not
something that
it's
I wouldn't wear. And
derogative.
you're trying too hard. To me,
It's very
you know?
derogative,
You're trying to reach a certain
No.
for lack of a better word.
like
This
you're
is-
trying to
Very derogative,
like
And this was last night.
and it might offend some people.
I saw it. It circled around on my.
I believe she said what she said to quote the shirt about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago.
And I knew she said that for a reason.
I don't
What did the
remember
shirt
if it
say?
was-
The shirt says, and I'm gonna pull it up. It says, it has the word had black and then bitch coming across the bottom of it.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I heard her
Now-
say that. That's when she went on that promo with
Yeah. With Dan Lambert.
So I was looking for the shirt. And I said, maybe this thing is like Photoshop. Maybe somebody like is playing games.
No, that was a promo cut that wound up on a T-shirt. Like,
And I was saying, wait a minute. Now I asked myself this question: am I gonna go out and buy a black bitch shirt? I'm not trying to offend nobody, but I can't see myself rocking that shirt.
I told Roddy to tell Trish I give her $100. She go to Walmart rocking that shirt.
Mm,
Like if Trish puts on a black bitch shirt, what?
Yeah, I don't know too many people that would be able to rock it.
Like
oh, I do.
To select,
I know a ton of people that would rock that hard
Like,
too,
the
with the
crazy-
matching shoes.
Out here
Yeah.
in Brooklyn and shit, bro.
But the crazy thing about it is, it's like I knew she said it for a reason, and I knew something was coming out of it.
Hmm.
But damn, in a weird way, my hot take for this is, I feel like this is another try hard move. Like we're trying hard to appeal to a certain collective of masses, And this is not the first time I've seen the Rhodes do something like this.
Right.
So I'm really starting to see the trend with Cody talking about him having a black baby. To now we got the black bitch shirt.
Yo.
What? I'm starting to see a trend here.
I mean, Cody was just stating a fact. He does have a black baby. This is
Christopher
just
Brown
does have
said
a
that.
black. But Cody, we know you have a.
Yeah.
It's not like you had to go out there and tell
We
us.
know,
Cody.
we know you got a Milano
We
baby.
know.
We know, bro.
Like, no disrespect to you and your child. Beautiful child.
Word with
Beautiful
all due
family.
respect. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No
All
disrespect
due
at
respect.
all.
I'm not trying to disrespect nobody.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is, we know though.
Christopher Brown said, Rodney, there are way worse T-shirts out there.
Oh, there are, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
talking
absolutely.
I'm talking about specifically to group of people. Now,
That just like that whole Eddie Kingston D's Nuts promo wound up on a shirt.
now once again, I went hunting online to find this shirt because I couldn't find it. So I'm saying, I'm putting this out there. Maybe the shirt hasn't got released on the AEWshop.com yet, but it got bombarded into my inbox and people sending me this damn shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just saying, if the shirt's real, roll it out there. So there's a sector of people that will buy it, but not everybody. That shirt ain't for everybody.
No.
So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm putting out a fair warning. If you're gonna rock that shirt, be careful where you rock it and be careful who's rocking it, because you might get some mean mugs or cold stares. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about the shirt. I would love to hear y'all take on it.
I feel like it's gonna definitely draw some very derogatory attention. It's just not why. Like why you gotta given the fact of because you could rock that and literally nobody is going to know that it is a wrestling shirt. Nobody.
I mean, forget
The
the
shirt
sales.
literally just says
It's
black
dumb.
bitch on it. It's not why. Why we got to do that?
Like,
and I'm gonna leave it at that.
It's just not a good move. That's just it. Like, there's no, honestly, I don't even see the sense in even trying to make sense of it because we're not going to.
No,
like, it's not. It's just dumb. Like, I understand people are gonna buy it. Like, that's just the bottom line. People are gonna buy it. But excuse me, it's a dumb idea. Period. Like,
it's arrogant.
Story. It's stupid. It's just stupid. It's stupid.
Bad for business.
It's bad for business, and I was trying to wrap my head around it. I was like, I understand why. I try to wrap my head around why you would do why. It was cool when you said it in the ring to Lambert.
It worked when she said it. Yeah,
it worked. It worked when she said it because it fit with the promo.
No, it didn't. No, it did not. It was dumb as hell when she said it.
It fit with the promo because she had to dig deep because he was kicking her ass on the mic. She was getting devoured.
What do you expect?
Well,
she called him. Remember this, and nobody thinks about this, right? She called him essentially a cheap ass Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
That's a compliment to me. That's Paul Heyman.
Yeah, if you call me a cheap one, I'll take it as a compliment
not
too.
The greatest person on the mic ever. In my opinion, I said one of the, but Paul Heyman nonetheless. Cheap ass Paul Heyman, like, it's better than saying, "Oh, you sound like a cheap ass." I don't know, Juventud. Like what do you? I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, bro. Juvi Guerrero?
Nah, Juvi's great. I'm not. That's not disrespectful. I'm just saying, like, the comparison. Come on now.
Listen,
you know, what I mean? Women... Like, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, that was her saying that. Just. That's like, honestly, I don't enjoy the fact that Jade calls herself that bitch. Like, I understand it, and as a fan, like as a wrestling fan, you know, it is what it is. Like, it's gonna happen. So, but I don't agree with it.
Can we all
because my daughter watches wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to walk around being like, Oh,
I'm that bitch. Like,
I'm that bitch.
Well, that's what
I'm gonna have to whoop it. Nah, but
I know what you're saying though. I get
that's
what you're saying.
what Cargill says. She's that bitch. That's every promo.
That's what
The
I'm saying.
girl,
I'm
seems
not
like
crazy.
the women going back to Becky Lynch. They like to throw the word bitch in to all when they're really trying to make a
same
right.
thing
We
with
used
Sasha
to talk
Banks.
about it in the studio.
Sasha Banks
Like,
does it all the
she
time.
said bitch again. Like they try to put an exclamation point on what they're saying with the word bitch. And it's now you're seeing it in another company. So
it's for a reaction. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's all.
Now, Christopher Brown may have put up the comment saying the only reason that T-shirt even exists is because the attendance has taken a hit at the show due to the Omicron, and Khan is looking for alternative revenue stream. Listen, if that's the case,
There's still better shirts.
There's still better shirts out there. You could.
It doesn't excuse the fact that it's just the idea is bad. It's just a bad idea, and the fact that you executed it is ignorant.
I'm gonna go back to the why
Cargill have a shirt that says "I'm that bitch."
Not probably.
Oh no! The one is her. Nah, the shirt is her with like the blue lightning or something like that.
Yeah, I just saw it. I was just on the site. I just saw it. Damn it. All right, but anyway, I want to go back to when I said that it worked when it was in the ring, and then when she made the comment. It clearly it's directed towards what they would have a plan on coming out of this was a damn T-shirt. So I don't think that was just extemporaneously. She just thought, oh yeah, now we're gonna make a T-shirt off of that. I think you already came into that promo knowing now we're gonna sell this T-shirt. You're gonna see this, and this is how it's gonna go out. Now that's.
But don't you see the problem with that though?
I do see the problem. What I'm saying is it worked business-wise. If the T-shirt starts selling that, you can't find it nowhere. It worked for you. You accomplished your goal. But do I agree with it? No, I don't.
Rash. So
I don't.
All right.
I don't agree with it. I just feel that there's other ways to go around it, and every single time I see them, they just trying too hard to do something that they don't have to do.
Yep.
I don't get why her and Cody have to keep doing this, and I like Cody. It's not like I don't like Cody. I'm not picking on them. I just hate seeing them try so hard to either be relevant or stay relevant or just annoying.
Like we said with the flaming table, she was all about it.
She had to be the one that liked the whole damn table on fire.
She was all about that shit. The look on her face was like a kid on Christmas. And your husband got burnt up. His back is still look like some chopped meat.
Oh man, I just too much. Just too much going on. Too much. I'm forever gonna be Try Hard Cody. This is it. Now I'm just gonna call them Try Hard Rhodes. You're making your family name look bad, man. That we got Try Hard in front of me. I never called your father a Try Hard. I never even called your brother a Try Hard ever.
No, not even close.
Not even close to trying hard.
And this guy was dressed as Goldust.
He was dressed as a full-blown
androgynous
human being.
And did it forever.
And did it well.
Amazing.
And the man could actually wrestle. For those of you who don't, here's another hot take for you. Goldust was actually a hell of a good technical wrestler. But people won't ever give him credit for it because of the character he was. And I just don't like that. I hate it because I've seen many Goldust matches and I see him do some great things.
Well, Stardust was a try-hard character.
I like Stardust. I'm one of the very few.
He was trying way too hard.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But that's what made it good.
Oh, yeah, that J.
So I guess that's the thing.
I do like the J. I'm not. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
But it looks dope.
It looks dope, but I just saw the shirt. I zoomed in on the words. So it says, it does. Damn it.
I sent it in a private chat. You can look at it.
Yeah, it says it.
But it looks dope. Like the graphic is actually really cool. It just says it.
Oh, come on, can we? All right, what's with the word bitch? Why we got to keep using that word? I don't even like calling women that word. I hear people call somebody else that word. It gets me upset. Like, yo, stop calling. I got 5 sisters. I don't want none of them to be called that. Damn sure got a daughter. I don't want my daughter to be called that by anybody. But don't just keep throwing it out there. Like, try something else. Let's try a different word. We got a whole dictionary full of words we can use. Try something else. Like I'm just saying. Can we try something else? Everybody using this word all of a sudden. It's crazy. Oh man, here's another one right here. Oh man, breaking news this morning, y'all. Tammy Stitch, aka Sonny.
Oh jeez.
Arrested this morning for illegal weapons possession and terrorist threats.
What?
Tammy back at it again.
For what possession?
For illegal weapons possession
Jesus.
and terrorist threats.
That's the worst thing she's done so far.
Yeah.
She's topped herself.
She went out here selling that poom poom to walking around with the illegal boom boom. This ain't right, guys. This ain't right.
Put that on the shirt.
Put that on the shirt.
Yeah, that's a shirt.
She was out here selling poom poom, now walking around with illegal boom boom. This ain't good. This ain't good. Listen, she's in trouble again. Guys, she's in trouble
Free
again.
Sonny.
At this point, yeah, like, is there hope for Sonny? Is there hope for this lady?
No.
That's what I'm playing. No, absolutely not.
No, I mean,
like,
what's she doing running around with weapon? What is she doing running around with weapon?
I haven't read the full.
I don't even think she knows,
yet.
bro.
But she was arrested. Oh my God! Like this poor. I won't say this poor lady because I'm pretty sure there's a lot more involved than just a crazy human being. I'm pretty sure there's some chemically imbalance there that just ain't right. You know.
Let's just call it like it is. She's buck wild. And
she is buck
when you're 50 years old acting buck wild, that's what happens to you.
My lady was selling pictures of you can take a picture with her laying in bed cuddling with her for $50.
Or the picture is you cuddling with her for $50?
No, you get in the bed. You
that's what I'm saying. You actually get in the bed with her?
You lay next to her and you take a picture with her. That is terrible, man. She was out here. She was the first one.
I wonder how many degenerates
people were set. Yup. I was just about to say
the first time I ever heard of OnlyFans was because of her. I didn't know that was a thing until
really?
Saw her
That's what turned you onto it?
I saw her on Twitter talking about subscribe to my OnlyFans. I was like, "What's that? Is that like a video chat, man? What's that?" So then when I investigated it, it was like, "Oh, that's what that is, huh?" Well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot better looking people on OnlyFans than you, Tammy. You will not be getting my $5 a month.
Selena Vega.
Like, seriously.
Selena Vega, Scarlett.
Wow. Well, I mean, that must be the bargain OnlyFans.
But they're not even like the thing is the original intention wasn't that. It just so happened that you know what I'm saying?
That's what it turned into, of course.
Yeah.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? But people trying to make it wholesome again. Like,
somebody tried it, realized that they could get away with it, and then everybody said, fuck it. Well, we gonna do this.
On the flip side, the company is making mad money. So how can we not? You know, at this point,
Tabby Lynn Stitch's OnlyFans is like the dollar store of OnlyFans. You pay $1.
She was wild, man.
Like, you want to show your titties on our website? I'm not gonna tell you no.
But hey, have fun. Do what you gotta do to survive.
But her day is gone in the wind. So
don't get me wrong.
She keep those titties wrapped up.
She's been a lot. I did read her book. I loved Chris Candido. Was really, really, I love of her life. Treated this man like a dog, but love of her life.
Love of her life. She was banging Shawn Michaels every 2 minutes. While Candido was passed out in the locker room.
I'm only quoting what she said. She did go to Jamaica with Sean behind Sean's back, but Sean behind Sean's wife's back.
Fellas. I'll be right back.
Sean took her to Jamaica, y'all. While Sean got a wife at home just chilling, waiting for him. Thinking this man's on tour. He on tour, right? he had a sunny day in the beach I love. You know what I'm saying?
Wouldn't know that movie came from.
He used to bang her on the equipment boxes in the back.
Jamaica had a real bobsled team after he was done.
Yeah,
he out here wilding, and then she had the nerve to talk about, "Oh, I loved him. I loved him so much."
Yeah,
in that era. You messed that up.
That's hilarious.
Shaw would have been great down the road.
Christopher Brown goes, I agree with
Damn.
Chris. Sonny is done. If this thing goes to trial, she's looking at 3 to 5 on each weapon alone.
Should be only fans from prison.
Jesus, please.
They're gonna let it rock too.
Nah, she
that warden's gonna.
Yo, Stretch with the check kid. So Sonny arrested and other dudes.
That's funny.
Nah, they do though. At the end of the day,
Stretch.
Yo, Stretch with the check-in. Yo, catch 4 quarters of commentary with this gentleman right here. I can't marvel. Now, look, I'm telling y'all right now. This is that. Sonny, it's not even heartbreaking no more. Should my real question was before we start making fun of her and getting on her. My real question was: should she be? Don't make me laugh. Should she be stripped? Should she be stripped of a Hall of Fame title? Like you shouldn't have Hall of Famer next to your name.
She got Hall of Famer. Hold on, she got Hall of Famer while doing the OnlyFans. Like, hold on a second.
Yeah. Fact, she had the ring on. I think she had a Hall of Fame ring on. No, was it during the sex tape? She had the only.
I bet she did.
The Hall of Fame
I bet she did.
On.
I bet she did.
I think wasn't the sex tape after that.
The sex tape was after the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
So I think she had the ring on in the sex tape.
Either
way. Sex tape. Yeah, she has the ring on in the sex tape.
Jesus Christ. This woman is no. Don't get me wrong. There are people in the WWE Hall of Fame that have done worse than what she has. I'm not.
I was just going to mention Hogan. I am. F that noise.
Listen, if she didn't shoot anybody, then keep her in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
No, I don't know, man.
Self-inflicted wounds.
No, terrorist planning. That's pretty heavy.
Well, that's just the charges they give you. That's
heavy.
Well, no, but that's just what they're gonna.
They said terroristic threats, so that means that
that's what they're overcharging on that to see what sticks.
That means that she had a weapon and she was yelling some obscene things that she was going to do to somebody or someone.
I was about to say.
No. If she didn't hurt nobody else, then she could stay in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, there was
nobody hurt somebody else. Then,
according to what I've seen, there was nobody hurt.
She got to go.
It's just sad to see people just fall like this. And
if Moolah is still in the Hall of Fame,
facts. Oh my God, I mean to laugh, but that woman was a terror. I don't know. Well, it was a different era back then. That's all I can say.
She was a motherfucker.
God, she was a terror. She was literally boogeyman. She was a boogeyman. You saw her come and move out of the way.
Coming to get you.
Hide. That's how bad this woman was. People don't realize that until you really saw like all them 3Ds, them damn tables she went through. Good for your ass. I hope you broke a hip. Like at this point, like seriously.
I
hope they hurt.
To pull my inner Brandy Rhodes, she was a nasty bitch.
She was.
Okay,
man. She was.
There you go.
I'm gonna say that at some point you're gonna have to acknowledge what people have done, man. It's crazy. Stretch goes, Moolah was gorilla. Yes, stop it. I can't. Yo, she was though, yo.
Did you read his above comment? Did y'all read
we read comment? That one. That's what had me laughing the first time.
Bear do shit in the woods.
How they do, man. And
damn,
look, at this point, I wish Sonny well. I don't ever wish no ill will on nobody. I wish Sonny the best. I hope you get the proper help you need.
Yep.
Mentally, emotionally, please go talk to somebody, man. You might go down for 7 to 10, but go talk to somebody while you in there.
Go get some help.
Why you
ain't no Terry Runnels, that's for sure.
Nah, why you serving whatever sentence they give you or whatever happens to you. You need to go talk to somebody for real.
Somebody tell her she is not Martha Stewart. She is not gonna have a nice cell.
Nah,
no,
she can't afford it. Al Capone.
She can't afford it.
Chill out. Some other breaking news happened this week. This is a happy story, man. I'm happy for him. Corey Graves cleared to come back into the ring, guys. What do y'all? This is, well, but hold on before we turn our nose. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna be honest.
What has Corey Graves ever done?
we haven't seen because
Do I want to see him now?
Hold on.
Stay behind the camera.
Hold on.
he was an NXT tag team champ at a point.
Yeah, like this happened at NXT. This was early. This was. I mean, he was wrestling in the Indies, but. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
He hasn't had a really true run. Like
right. Right. Not really in it. Like he was. Don't get me wrong. He's a former tag champion. He had some great matches in NXT, but he got injured too early. So to even say what he's done. You know what I mean? He never got the chance. It's not like it's Edge where he had this full career, all of these championships, all of these accolades, and then he came back and everybody's excited. But if you have somebody like Corey Graves, who basically got their dreams snatched away from them early in their career, you know what I mean? I'm happy for him because he now has the option. Not only that he didn't say anything about coming back to wrestle. It just says that he's medically cured. So he now has the option to either wrestle and having that option makes you go, damn, I'm happy for him.
How much you want to bet Corey Graves' music hits during the Royal Rumble? He gets up.
Yo, I swear to God, I'm losing my
How
shit.
much you want to bet?
See, this is the way I feel.
Shit.
I feel zero. I feel bad. I don't feel bad at all for athletes who succumb to athletic injuries. It's part of the deal. Next man up. He's forged a career, a very good career for himself behind in the booth on commentary. When you play a sport, football, whatever you're doing, and your career gets cut short because of injury, it's part of the deal. I don't feel bad for him, and he didn't do enough for me to go crazy to want to see him. I mean. I watched his NXT stuff with his Dexy's Midnight Runner pants on. It just really, it's Corey Graves. It's not like Daniel Bryan coming back. It's not like Edge coming back. So that's how I feel. He's a grown man. He got hurt, okay, and now he's moved on to greener pastures. He's a much better commentator than he ever will be a wrestler. So.
Chris said he was coming out here to come on Eileen. Come on, man.
Yeah. He's skipping to it.
Come on, Chris. Mark, what you think about Corey Graves getting clear to come back?
I'm not opposed to it. I'm not like I said, let's see what the guy's got. I'm not opposed to it.
Here's a top billing. Put him in the ring with Grayson Waller and watch everyone go
to sleep.
Go.
No way. I think he was. Man, I wish I had my soundboard right now. Damn it! This is the stretch your ass out moment. Like I think that he would put this. I think this was the Jeff Jarrett. I would stretch his ass out like it's never been stretched before. Seriously, like I think that he will work Grayson Allen to the point where, nah, bro, he ain't got it. He's gonna show everybody, he ain't got it.
Yo, he's about to be NXT's Bradshaw.
Yeah. Literally.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great.
Come on.
I'm super okay with that.
Did you see Jeff?
It can't be Breaker. Breaker's champion now.
Here's a sidebar hot take. Bradshaw's got to be the most problematic wrestler I've ever seen in WWE history.
Who?
Bradshaw?
JBL. I saw a clip that jogged in my memory of Bradshaw out here hunting people trying to hop over the border on Friday Night SmackDown. And my heart just sunk.
That's why that
was a promo?
Mexican wrestler.
No, this was a whole vignette. This was a whole thing.
Yeah,
like a vignette thing.
Yeah, he caught the Hispanic people at the border.
The Mexicals.
This is crazy.
That wasn't the Mexicals.
It was the people that he caught wasn't the Mexicals. This was involving the whole Mexico situation.
Right.
That he was out there with a cowboy hat on. Chris, I'm still wondering how the hell this got approved.
Yeah.
But you got to remember the time.
It was
a different time. And
it was a different time.
Like, this is the time where we had actual guys come out here.
Racism could
we had actual maybe possible terrorists come out here and lift Undertaker out of the ring. There's a lot of things that happened during this era that probably won't go far. But when I saw JBL do this, I said, this has got to be one of the worst segments I've ever seen in wrestling history. or it's problematic on all levels. If you're trying to sell your company to somebody and they stumble upon this, yo, no sir, no sir. I'm not buying. I'm sorry.
I bet you it's still on
Hey,
Peacock.
Rungeon's in the house.
Roger, hola,
Yo.
hola, soy Dora. Oh man.
Oh, you've been watching it? Have you been watching it?
I've been watching Dora the Explorer, Diego, Backyardigans.
Watch Paw Patrol yet?
Oh, Paw Patrol's there.
Paw
You gotta
Patrol's
watch
dope.
this show called Mighty Max. It's with a dog that doesn't speak. It's a French Canadian show. It's Mighty Max. If it's not Elmo, it's Mighty Max.
Nah, listen, Cookie Monster and
no, she loves the Monster Foodies because I know how to do the Ganga voice and everything. Forget it. He goes, no, Soy Luis.
Soy Luis, nice.
Yes, Stone Cold Luis in the house. What's going on, Roger? Now, I have to say, guys, sorry about the sidebar about JBL. You said JBL popped up in my head. I saw it.
No, that was a great nugget.
It's true.
It's insane.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yo, he is problematic.
Here we go, Christopher Brown.
Because Roddy, I'm assuming you've seen Graves beyond the Rumble, and what would you say to following Dream Match? And I use the term loosely here. LOL, for a pre-show or either a night 1 or 2 at Mania, Graves versus McAfee.
That'll be dope. I'm all for it.
They have time to build it.
I'm all for it.
I wasn't on the McAfee train. I'm not going to sit here and play like I was, but he won me over. Definitely McAfee, somebody that's at Graves' speed right now. There's a lot of time out of the ring. I'm not saying Graves wasn't training or doing something on the side. I'm pretty sure he was working somehow, some way. But it's a good speed to get him in there with a guy like McAfee for a fun one-off kind of thing. Not a problem with it. Put it on a WrestleMania though.
They will.
Announcer versus announcer, yeah, absolutely.
They will.
The only time we got announcer versus announcer was King versus
Michael Cole versus King, yeah, and it was one of the worst. Remember you asked about homework?
Yeah.
Remember one of the worst matches. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll get into that after. Okay. Anyways, maybe that'd be my hot take.
Ron just said Filipino Blues Clues.
That was funny.
Filipino Blues Clues. What is blue? Turquoise? What the Philippines?
No,
turquoise?
He's not talking about
Luis.
that. He's not talking about that. So the new guy on Blues Clues, Josh, is Filipino.
Oh wow! I didn't even realize his ethnicity.
Oh wow!
My bad, Josh. My bad to the homie Josh. Steve was my man. All right, I can never replace Steve. Blues Clues dropped in '95. I couldn't believe it. Go ahead, Ken.
No, nothing. Just that match. I think they could build that match into a very interesting story. Both of them can talk. You know what I mean? It would be a fun match to watch. Nobody really thought that McAfee had it, and then we watched him with Adam Cole, and we all know how we feel about Adam Cole, baby. So, and that match was dope. So this can turn out to be a very good match for the both of them with him coming back. And McAfee is actually a lot safer than we thought that he was, or he would be. But it could turn out being a good match. You know what I mean? Word.
Steve is a thug now with the baldy.
You know, but it could be great. And then, the worst match of all time, that right there, King and Lawler, so bad.
Oh man,
it's so bad. It's not even laughable.
It beat Slamboree 99, Stevie Ray versus Conan.
Yeah.
I hope y'all guys check it out, man.
It's not even worth it.
Good laugh.
No, don't do it to yourself.
Don't do it to yourself.
Don't do it to yourself. It would be disrespectful to your knowledge of wrestling.
Oh man,
just don't.
I had a good chuckle. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed my ass off when I saw it. So Corey Graves possibly making a return in the Royal Rumble, possible match. Look at the fantasy booking by Christopher Brown right there. I love it. That's what we do here. Where's Andrew? Andrew's at the hockey game. Don't ask. He already has a 0 for today.
Andrew big times everybody.
He already has a 0 for today. Has Andrew done a show in the new year yet?
Nope.
He has another show to do. Andrew, yeah, that's 2 zeros, baby. One more. You know what? You fail the market period. Come on now.
January's almost over, brother.
Your report card ain't looking too sweet. All right. Parent
Well.
teacher conference is coming up, Andrew. You better watch yourself. He goes at the big Loser Dome. Oh wow. Damn, CM Punk. Chill out.
Okay.
You don't gotta do him like that. The big Loser Dome.
Bro.
I'm no Islander fan. Only by marriage.
All right. What we got next, brother?
We got another hot take coming in. Possible elimination chamber at Saudi.
Oh no!
Really?
Another Saudi match.
But they're talking about elimination chamber taking place in Saudi. I don't know how I feel about
it. It all depends on who's in it. This is the only way it's going to work. And
Punjabi prison elimination chamber?
Hell no.
That shit made out of bamboo and shit?
Not.
Oh my god!
That last one was
that would look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then when they have to come out, they move the bamboo cage out. That's actually kind of dope.
Just said, "Oh wow,
oh wow." No, listen, we're gonna have Mansoor in one of the pods. Don't worry, he'll headline one of the elimination chamber matches. But
and he will too.
This is the type of thinking that this man and the creative team puts together. You know, we're in Saudi, so we have to cater to the Saudi crowd and the Saudi prince. I forget him, the $10 billion man. You know, you gotta understand the audience, right? Guys, we shortened the amount of pay-per-views we have a year.
This guy Ranjan is on the point with these damn comments. This dude said the Hussein cave match.
Wow.
Hussein cave match.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just too. That's going too far. Okay.
Damn. Cool.
All right. Jesus. Ranjan coming in hot. Oh my God. Anywho, the all right. That's
Osama bin Tappin.
All right, we're going too far now. Ranjan.
Yo, we shouldn't be.
I'm trying, son.
For algorithm, yeah, listen, for algorithm purposes, dial it back, please.
Steinberg said, "Geez,
Ranjan, dial it back just a tad,
Steinberg.
just a tad. All right, I don't mind the comments, I love them, but dial it back just a tad." Just a tad. Please don't piss off the United States government. I really don't.
Okay.
Now, going back to it, we got Saudi. Now, if this is a possibility, who can we see in this Elimination Chamber match? Because we know this Elimination Chamber match could set up the next championship match at one of the nights at WrestleMania. And for my sake, since I'm going to be in a building, you better give me something good. Who do you guys project to see in this match, and for what title? For what title should it be for?
It's gonna probably wind up being for the WWE title, not the Universal title. That's a good one. Give me a minute. I gotta really think about this one. Come on, the bomb.
Why you think
okay.
we're gonna move on? Who got something for me?
Is it cross brand?
I believe it is.
I might have something for both. If it's the WWE title, it'll be Lesnar, Owens, excuse me, Lashley, Big E.
Okay.
Hold on. Who's on Raw?
Well, 4 pods, 2 in a ring.
Rollins.
I said Rollins.
Woods?
No, Woods is on SmackDown.
Troy with the checking goes. I think universally, especially with
how many you got so far? You got 4?
I got 4.
I like that.
I'm trying to think of who else is on Raw. Like I'm blanking out. That's the bad part.
Well, you got Bobby. You got
Bobby.
Rollins.
Kevin.
I got the main 4. I have the main 4 who's been fighting for the title.
Sheamus is on SmackDown, right?
SmackDown. Yep.
Almost.
Omos.
AJ.
Oh, and AJ Styles.
And AJ Styles. There you go.
All right.
No,
Okay.
wait, hold on.
Oh wait, we
One,
got it. We
two,
forgot
three.
about Rollins.
No.
What about Big E?
No.
He said
No, I
Rollins.
Hold on.
Said Rollins. Okay.
Lesnar, Big
Lesnar.
E, Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens,
Kevin
and
Owens.
AJ Styles. Or Omos.
Omos.
It could be one of the two.
Damn. So we
I feel
really
like it's
That
got to
would
be,
be the
one of
WWE
them. I feel
Championship.
like one of them's got to be Omos because we need a big man. in the
They
elimination
and they
chamber.
want to push him to the moon.
You need a
so-
big man. He got like 5 big men in it.
yeah, that's a
No,
lot
but
of
no,
men.
He's like a
nobody is like
supreme
Omos.
big
Well, that's the different story.
He's gonna have to sit down.
Which is fine. Send
Yeah,
him
he
to
won't fit in the
SmackDown.
pot.
That's a Striker Dragoon right there, part of the four corners.
Steinberg said that Rollins is rumored to beat Roman at Rumble.
Cool.
Wow, that'd be interesting.
Rollins was supposed to win at day one.
If it's the Universal, it will be Roman, Woods, Kingston.
Jesus Christ, this guy, your boy Runyon, bro. Maybe the Great Khali will do a run-in. ..
my
My
God.
bad. Limp in.
Well,
Jeez.
that's all right. So we dialed it back from the original comment that you were making.
No, bro.
Mansoor,
Mansoor, okay.
We were serious about
because
that?
they're not going to use Ali, so they use Mansoor
Which is-
because people would get hype and he'd be close, and then he'll get speared.
we ain't never gonna let that go. I hope the wrestling world knows.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're never gonna let that go.
I'm so excited. It'll be his first loss. On there, I'll be so hyped.
Mike goes. Rollins is gonna win. Mark is not gonna win at day one. Was not gonna win at day one. With the reports, Big E said other places. Mad reports. All the reports I read said it was supposed to be Rollins that was going to win at day one.
Really? I heard Big E was supposed to win.
So I heard he was going to
retain. Yeah,
conflicting reports.
As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna switch it. Rollins is going to be for the Universal title if he doesn't regardless. So you would take Rollins out of the Raw picture, and then you put AJ and Omos on Raw, because then that completes that 6. Then you have those 4, those 5. So it'd be Rollins, Mansoor. I think so.
On SmackDown.
I'm pretty sure.
Is he on SmackDown? Listen, I don't know what the roster is no more. So many damn people got released, traded, skipped over.
And people aren't being used. I mean, if I'm wrong, then either way, he's going to be in one of those damn matches.
Mad confused.
What's his name? I don't even know how to spell his name. I'm so bad. Rollins.
Titus Worldwide.
Oh,
And there's just one more.
See, now that's much better, Ron.
That's
There you
funny.
go.
To Saudi.
Mike Steinberg goes, WWE on Fox posted it saying Big E. Oh, no, I read those too. But the other ones that I read recently said Seth Rollins. I don't know what to believe no more. I don't know what to believe. I don't know. At this point, give me somebody. All right.
Yeah, he's on SmackDown.
Mansoor?
Yep. So it'll be those 5 and somebody else. I don't know who.
We just know how bad this is right now that we sit here literally fishing.
Oh, and Drew. Yeah. And of course.
And
I just don't care for him anymore.
Christopher Brown goes, it's been said that the titles themselves will be switching shows before Mania. Lord have mercy.
I mean, it is.
I heard that. I heard that briefly.
I wonder if they switch champions and take the whole bloodline to Raw.
They could use Raw. Could use that shot in the arm.
Listen, all we need is Raw, or Raw, and then with Vince's hard on for big dudes. You can put your boys. Your boys can go to Raw instead of SmackDown, and then it could do the 2 of them over there, Imperium and the Bloodline. Your boys on Raw.
Vince, where my wallet at? Vince, you already got my money, but I'm going to give you a tip.
It could be a surprise. It could be a surprise, and we might see Walter.
Because I've been saying Walter's going to go to SmackDown. So if Walter shows up, he's definitely in any elimination chamber.
Listen,
hands down.
Look, my life is almost complete. I got Dana Brooke on TV every other week.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
got Alexa coming back. I got Alexa coming back. I got Walter coming up to the main roster. My life is, look, it can't get no better than this, man. I'm telling you. What a time for Roddy to be a wrestling fan. This ain't beautiful. This is beautiful.
What are you gonna do when like all of them lose on the same night?
I don't even care. The fact that I see them, but that's like the fact that they're present. Like that's what matters to me.
All right, I got a hot take for you before I got to jump.
Go ahead.
What do you guys think about the WWE announcing the surprise entrance in the Women's Royal Rumble? Don't you think they should have kept it quiet? No, you don't think Mickie James should have been kept quiet?
I'm going to add to your hot take because now there's apparently two. There's
what?
Supposedly Mickie James and Melina.
But don't you think they should have kept at least some of them quiet? You're announcing every.
They should have, but they came out now. They're talking about.
They kept the 11 secret.
What? Kelly's supposed to be showing up. Lita is supposed to be showing up.
Summer Rae.
I mean, I don't know. You should have kept some of them secret.
I think Mickie James, especially if she was coming out with the title, would have been through the roof.
Yeah.
And Mike said Mickie had to be announced. Impact is helped by it.
And Mickie said it on Impact that she was going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Hard to kill in that promo.
Troy said Bayley and Asuka are due to return.
Mm-hmm. I heard Bayley says she felt great. Her knee feels good. So she's going to be ready to do her thing.
Ron just said Moolah and Mae Young.
Jesus Christ.
And it comes full circle.
Damn.
No, I just think they should have kept some of them surprise.
Why
call them a surprise entrant if they're not a fucking surprise?
This is what makes the Royal Rumble exciting.
The surprises.
That's what I'm saying.
I would have left Summer Rae a surprise. I would have left Lita a surprise.
Yeah, Roger.
I would have left all Nikki and Brie. I would have left them a surprise because once you know one is in, you would expect the other to be in.
I can't stand them either.
Unless they come in.
No, I'm with you, Rodney.
60.
Yeah,
I can't stand either one of them. So, I guess I got to take my medicine. I'll be all right, though.
Yeah.
I'll be all right.
Well, we do know Sunny won't be making an appearance. We know that.
We damn sure know that. She won't be making an appearance. She might just be hitting a cup against a
Yeah, she won't be there.
I'm
waiting for. I need Raquel Gonzalez to be a special entrant. That's going to be
Raquel Gonzalez.
Mandy Rose. Toxic Attraction on a whole.
I need Santina to make an appearance. Here we go.
Santina.
Sir, why?
Santina gonna show up. Woman's
what about Rodney's girl there?
Indy Hartwell. Not doing that with her, might as well.
That would be dope.
Oh yeah, give me Francine.
London,
yeah, I like what you're thinking.
Shout out to Francine. Shout out to
Queen of Extreme.
She's doing well. She's doing very well. Also, Dawn Marie doing well as well, man.
I heard
she's doing really well too. Shout out to the ladies over there in ECW. Now, rumor has it that Mox may be in the men's rumble, which I don't trust. Yeah, I don't know about
Moxley. No,
I think you have a better chance of Jericho than you have Mox.
Yeah, well, they have.
I heard that rumor too, but I don't see it.
They're just talking about possibly stepping through that quote unquote forbidden door in the men's rumble.
I say capitalize on it. Everybody's talking about it. Why won't you just step through the damn door at this point?
I would do Adam Cole. I think that's the safest bet.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
With the new music or the old music?
They're not. Listen, none of them are coming. None of them.
Oh my God.
None of them.
Nobody's showing up to this damn Royal Rumble. Okay?
Tony Khan's gonna lend out his top performers to go fucking give Vince. No.
Chris said nobody.
I really want to see Moose.
Yo, I would shit myself. I don't even care.
Nah, Moose over here issuing challenges to Roman Reigns.
I know.
I'm digging it. Well, I also see Tom Bataki.
Braun Breaker definitely.
Oh, wait a minute.
I have to say, Breaker's gonna be there.
Who says? What would you? All right. I'm gonna leave that.
Wow, the
alone.
comments
That
are
ain't-
just
that ain't
blowing
gonna
up right
happen.
now.
What,
That ain't
Braun?
gonna happen. Nah. That ain't gonna happen. What I really want to happen.
Who?
Apparently, Braun Strowman is shtucking Raquel Gonzalez.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
Oh
from now
yeah,
on.
well we've been
together.
I
with
didn't know
that.
that.
That's been a thing for a while.
They all
I
over the
don't watch
TikTok.
Twitter.
I just
Oh,
love the way
Tampa.
I just
Yeah,
love the way he
that's a
said
good
it.
choice.
They're all over TikTok.
I just love the way he said it.
Okay.
He basically just came out and was like, "Yeah, you know
Fellas.
what? We fucking like
The brothers don't do anything
it's a thing."
together.
Sponging.
I didn't notice. That's news to me because I don't follow them.
Those are old though. Like she's had implants forever, and she wrestled with them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, so I don't really care about her implants.
No,
Running.
she grates my fucking. She chaps my ass every time she speaks.
They just annoy me. I don't know
Yeah.
why. They just
No,
I
they're both
think,
of them do.
they've announced 16 of 30 of the women in Women's Rumble. There are still openings for other
Yeah, there's still a
surprises
couple
and
weeks
possible
to,
NXT
to,
callers.
to spoil it too.
Possibly Moose, yes, absolutely. And Troy also goes, AEW isn't going there. No, nobody's gonna step through.
I'm
that door
just
for
saying.
AEW. But I
Listen,
said
but there are some people that don't have the issue with the WWE. Those are the kind of people that would be like, you know what, for one night because
like
they treated me right, and I always wanted to be in the Rumble or something. I mean, he was in the Rumble. I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean? Like, it's a dope opportunity.
Son, what if Big Swole shows up at the Rumble?
Yo, I would lose my shit.
Oh my god. I think the pop level will be wild. It's gonna be Moose if anyone. He's already mentioned Roman. Yep, I just said that. He goes, Troy, it's a Dead Breaker and Ciampa. Okay. You got runs goes. We all want Eugene number 29 and Gilbert number 30. Why not?
I'm okay with Eugene for sure.
He goes, that was his motorcycle, like Chris that Raquel rode in on.
It was.
Yeah.
That was
She wrote on a few things.
Roman's.
She wrote. Whoa.
That's an innuendo, Rodney. The kids won't pick up on it.
No, they won't. Like, Mike goes, it is said Tony Khan and Johnny Laurinaitis are in good talking relationships.
Yes.
Yeah, they're only
Laurinaitis.
talking because they're doing biographies about, and they needed permission.
Yeah.
They're doing biographies on guys that are no longer with WWE and they went AEW. So they needed Tony Khan.
He spelled it Johnny Laryngitis.
They're not.
I should have read the comment like him.
Yeah,
it said that Tony and myself are in good talks and relationships. So yes, I know the spelled his name wrong.
Johnny Laryngitis.
I think Ron mentioned how he and Raquel's always have.
I'm sure they do.
They fucking.
Yeah, he talks to that girl like wings. Now, just because they don't mean God would allow it to be
blah 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 blah.
I don't see it really happening.
No, I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it would be dope.
It would
with
be
the
dope.
new music. That would be crazy.
Okay.
With the new music, kind of like an invasion style, like yo, we taking over.
Nick
like Stevie Richards.
That's a good choice too.
He goes for the men's Royal Rumble. The Forbidden Door will be open to either Moose. I like it. Yes, somebody from New Japan. I said Tama.
Yo, could you?
That's my wish.
Yo, Tama anywhere.
That's my wish. I've been begging for him to confront Roman Reigns. Just stay on straight in the face.
Yo, I need, and it's crazy how he has like legitimacy with both of like their top stars, Kenny Omega and Roman Reigns. Like that's bananas.
Yes. So he can literally walk into either one of those locker rooms and cause
hell. Probably Brock Lesnar too, to be honest, because Brock Lesnar was over in New Japan for a little bit too.
While.
So
maybe oh my goodness.
But he won his first. Yep, because remember he was champion over there and left with the title, never came back.
That's right.
So
I like the NWA pick too because I like Nick Adonis. I really think that he can pop his head in. You know, wherever he goes, wherever his wife goes, he kind of follows. Not saying he's a follower, but he likes to be close to his wife. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rumor is that
LA Knight
NWA maybe
would you have to agree?
That'd be cool.
LA Knight has to be in the Royal Rumble. Like, come on, it doesn't only make sense.
I mean, Ciampa and Pete Dunne. You know, they were both on the main event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Guy getting worked on Monday on main event. I do like it. Now, I know there was a couple here on the list. We had Mark brought up a good point of Wardlow might be on the WWE radar. Mark, you got anything you want to add to that?
So I heard this rumor from damn, where the fuck did I read it? I think I read it on
I read the same thing that there's top execs that are interested,
and I also think I read it on Fightful. That WWE is definitely interested in Wardlow. And me and my boy talked about it because my boy was like, WWE is interested in somebody, but it's not MJF. They are interested in MJF, but currently I think they're more interested in Wardlow because they need a big man. Bro, I think it could totally work, man. Wardlow versus Braun Breaker
would be great.
Wardlow versus anyone,
any big
man. That's the next generation feud.
Brock Lesnar,
even Reigns,
bro, like
even Reigns.
I think him and Lashley have a great match. I think there's so many options for Wardlow to wrestle. Like, I don't know if everybody else is as high on Wardlow as I am, but I just feel like this is a great opportunity for him.
We don't know his contract status.
I think his contract is coming to an end soon, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He is due to re-sign, possibly, or we'll see.
And they have been putting him. I don't like for me personally as a fan, I don't like the spots that he's put in, but I do like the fact that he's getting somewhat of his due right now. The keyword somewhat. I wish he would be doing a little bit more than what he's doing right now, but I know long-term booking and storytelling is a thing in pro wrestling, and I have to accept it. I feel like I want to rush the process with Wardlow because I just believe in his ability so much. But I don't know how he's feeling.
Last night.
He did, and I think last night proved to me that I'm 100% correct on this. This guy has the it factor, man.
Mm-hmm. He does.
He got it. And I don't think anybody really sees it yet, but wait till he's able to really blow up and break out. He's going to shock the world. And he might not look like your typical guy that can be a face of your company. He might not look that way, but his ability, what he's able to do, the entertainment factor of him is there.
Oh, yeah.
I know this is coming from a guy that loves Dana Brooke. Yeah, I love Dana Brooke, and I hold out hope for her. But at the end of the day, I haven't been wrong about many other wrestlers. So, just saying, take my word for it. Wardlow is the real deal, Holyfield, man. He really is. WWE gets his hands on him. There's a couple of matchups that he can do, and I think that he'll have a lot of fun with.
And all the fanboys are going to lose their minds if he debuts.
Yeah, of course.
They will. And they won't be saying, oh, he came from a different company. I'm telling you, once the first one crosses over.
Oh, they made this smart move or something stupid.
Yeah.
What about him and Rey Mysterio? Oh, my God. The match. Oh, my God. That would be insane. If they let Rey just have fun.
All right, brother.
I appreciate it. Good show.
Good night, bro.
All right, man. You too.
Had a good laugh with your brother. I'll see you on Monday.
Yep, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Christian callers with the check out on here on Andrew's Hot Takes. Guys, man, I'm gonna say the options is there for guys to hop over and go elsewhere. Contract is up. You're free to go anywhere you please, man. Nobody's stopping you, holding you back.
Unless you work for WWE and you have the non-fight clause.
It goes LA Knight in the Rumble. Yes, that's what Troy says. Troy also adds Brock Mini. I assume MGF would be too.
He's talking about Wardlow. Wardlow is Brock Mini.
Which version of Brock? Which version? Young Brock?
Every Brock. Not Fun Brock.
Beast Incarnate Brock, and then Fun Brock is now.
No,
I love Fun. Fun Brock gotta be he's got to be the best Brock ever.
He's so mature, yet so not mature.
We should just call him Knock Knock Joke Brock. That's it. Knock Knock Joke Brock. My man said Paul Heyman turned around and said, Brock Lesnar doing knock jokes in the middle of Philadelphia. Who would have thought?
Right. I saw it all.
And like
good.
It was so great. And the whole segment was amazing. And I love, this is why I wanted him and Bobby so bad, because I knew that the chemistry would be there for the two of them. That's why I think in the ring, you're going to see fireworks, man. Now, the in-ring talking, what I loved about this, too, both of them talked.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't let the mouthpieces talk for them. They gave both of them the mic. And let the people see Brock can actually speak.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby can actually speak. When you give them the opportunity to do things, they can do it.
Right.
Just saying.
Mhm.
Like, they didn't get into the wrestling business without being able to speak the whole career. They had to cut a promo somehow, some way.
Right.
Like, at some point. So I just love it. I dig it. A couple more comments here. Mike goes, Styles handed the reins to NXT 2.0 to LA Knight. I saw, or something like that, after NXT ended.
I don't know if he can hand him the reins if he only had one match.
Yeah, I think that he gave him the nod
Respect,
to like lead the troops, man. Because Ciampa's on his way up. Pete Dunne ain't there. Well, he's on his way up too. He kind of said, lead the troops, man. This is your show now. And I think LA Knight can hold it down. Braun Breaker is your champ. He is the face of NXT 2.0, but right now they need somebody with some stability, something more, a little more texture. I'm saying Braun doesn't have it because the kid is on that Kurt Angle fast track. We talked about that on Monday.
Yeah.
Right. LA Knight is the perfect counterbalance to that, and he can veteran who gets it, picked up on the speed of WWE already. He understands the system. He can get the job done when you need it to get done.
Right.
So I dig it. I do like the idea. And as Mike goes, how about Braun getting dual chance on NXT of you deserve it and you don't. That's a tough one. That's a hell of a hot take too.
I mean, essentially, everybody's going to feel how they feel.
Facts. Fans have the right to chant.
And there's enough fans who don't believe it. So I get it because I'm pretty sure we've said it about somebody.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Listen, and I say this because I being a huge Ciampa fan myself,
love him.
I love how Ciampa went about it after he lost the belt. I love it. It was great sportsmanship. He basically told Braun, kid, you're the future.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's your time to shine. And
like a true gentleman.
Ciampa is a true gentleman in and out of the ring. And I think he's personally, I think he's a great mentor to Braun.
Yep.
And I do think this kid's got a bright future. I want to see this kid go places. He's got it, man.
I think I was just gonna say real quick. I think, and I forgot to mention this on Monday. The best part of that match to me was when he hit the Steiner recliner. I was OD happy.
Yes,
and then
absolutely.
and then I'm blinking out on the announcer, and I don't know why. Not Barrett.
Joseph.
Yeah, Vic Joseph. He said, and he reclined, he mentioned it. So respect to that because and everything else is Steiner-esque. So, but it was clean.
Kudos to Vic because Vic always throws those Steiner innuendos in there. Where when he first showed up, he goes, "This kid got a little dog face gremlin in him." I said, you know what? I respect you, Vic Joseph, for doing that because
he mentioned it again after he won.
And it's you have to do that. Stop trying to act like we don't know who this guy is. We know who he is. We know who his daddy
we know who he is.
We know who his uncle is.
He's mentioned his family. He's thrown his family in there before. We know who you are, bro.
I just wish that they just acknowledge it, bro. And a lot of people are saying that his uncle's past history with the company is affecting him, and it can affect him in a negative way because they don't want to bring it up. I don't think it's so much that. I just think they want to try to make him grow on his own.
Right.
But he doesn't need the Steiner rub in order to do it because clearly he doesn't. The kid got it, man. He was just in Ravens training camp, turned pro wrestler, like picked it up fast. Now champ, like he's on a fast track to the moon. I won't surprise me if you see a couple of months from now he's on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's the guy
with the
title.
Yep.
He's the guy that's going to take you to the promised land. It might be just the next big thing.
Sorry, I just remembered a hot take I meant to ask y'all. Do you think, and if you do, when do you think they're going to change the NXT titles?
How do you mean?
Like the actual title belts,
like
change aesthetically, what are they going to look like?
I think they're going to be a little bit more vibrant.
Yeah.
To match the color scheme of NXT, with the vibrant colors, the white base with the basically in living color, but modified. That's basically all it is. So I think it's going to be more vibrant colors, brighter. I know Vince said for years that he felt NXT was too dark. The NXT Championship is clean, man. It's
Listen, they make that
it's so
motherfucking
beautiful.
rainbow colors. I swear to God, I quit.
I'm not saying rainbow, but
that shit
I think
is like fucking neon fucking colors. Like you shine a black light on that motherfucker, that shit's lighting up.
I think
Naomi's women's title did that kind of dope. Not gonna lie to you, but it went with the character. It went with the theme.
Yeah.
I think that you do more of a gold and blue, like a blue. You got a blue. I know we got the blue SmackDown Universal Championship. You do something along that lines with like the gold trim, gives it more of a brightness to it for the men's. I would say for the NXT Championship and for the women's, you could change that to white.
Well, make the belt white. Make the belt white.
They make both of them white.
Yeah, make the belt white and make the belt white and gold. Make it pop more.
My thing with making the men's title white is that they just don't do it. You know what I mean? Like they like both women's titles and and both tag titles are white. So they would have to probably change the women's title white and not another like solid color.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You know what?
Unless the strap is gold.
Instead of changing the whole belt, maybe add some jewels to it. There's some colorful jewels to it.
So change up the face.
So it still represents the history.
Yeah. Change up the jewels, make it a little more colorful. Like throw in some like some green, some blue, maybe a little red, some purple. Make it pop.
Now, for the North American Championship, I think we gotta leave that alone until
that stays exactly what it is. It doesn't need to change.
You gotta leave that alone until you can figure out something. But if you haven't figured out nothing yet, leave it. Leave it as is.
No, that belt is beautiful. I love that belt.
Yeah, that belt's great.
I love the thick strap. I love the fact that it's round. Like I love.
It's very old school. It's a very old school. It got a very old school feel. It's got a very prestigious look to it.
Yeah,
it stands on its own.
The color of the belt itself.
I hated it. I hated it initially when I first saw it, and then it started to really grow on me.
Oh no, I love
it. That's like the cruiserweight title when it was purple.
Cruiserweight, I hated it at first, but then
the purple strap was nice.
Kind of fucking fire. The purple strap was fire.
Man, guys, y'all remember when that first night? Remember that first night we got 205 Live, and they killed it. They destroyed on national television, and Vince was like, "Nah." Vince shut that down real quick. They were like, "Nah." I think 205 Live could have saved the main roster.
Absolutely.
If they would have let it go. If they would have just let it go, and you went with the WCW model of starting off every pay-per-view or every event with the cruiserweight match, get the crowd hyped, get them into it. The Money in the Bank matches that would have had some cruiserweights in, you can fly around. Oh my Lord! See, WWE got all the tools.
Okay, that's a good idea. Christopher Brown said, and here's an idea on something to do with Ciampa. May not be the popular idea, but it's the best way to introduce him to fans who don't know him, aka pair him with Cesaro on SmackDown.
Make him into a tag team. Cesaro's a hell of a worker. Always was down there working with the NXT talent over the years. I think that's a good fit. They do need more tag teams. Cesaro is a hell of a tag team partner, always has been. Everyone always said, man, he could be a great singles competitor and great champion for you.
Yes.
I believe he can, but I always saw him as a hell of a tag team wrestler. And every tag team he ever was in, he made it work.
Ranjan said that the old Intercontinental title was the best looking belt. Which one you talking about specifically, though, Ranjan?
Like, are you talking about like Ultimate Warrior old? Are we going?
Or like you talking about the white
Patterson
and gold
old?
one?
Because I think the Euro belt was one of the best looking, cleanest belts I've ever
The
seen.
white and gold one, right?
What, the European title?
No, not the European title. The Intercontinental title.
The white Intercontinental was clean. She was clean. But when you want to, like, if we talking belts, there's a lot of belts that we can go through.
The up, down belt.
That clean.
It's so clean. So clean.
They don't. Oh man, it's just he goes to white and gold.
So bad.
Yeah, the
I
white
want the
and gold
belt
was
so bad.
The white and gold was my favorite Intercontinental.
The white and gold was nice. When Cody brought it back, I was hyped. I was like,
that title is fucking gorgeous.
That title looked good on him.
Ranger goes, Cesaro should have been with Ciampa a long time ago. Hey, listen, Ciampa had some unfinished business down at NXT. He had to take care of.
No, man. He said he should have been the champ a long time ago.
Oh, he should have been the champ. I thought he said should have been with Ciampa a long time ago. No. I was like, well, damn, man.
Dyslexic motherfucker.
Yes, I am. Severely dyslexic, actually. Diagnosed.
I still love you, though. I still love you.
Thanks for that. Now, at the biggest point, you have all of these guys jumping into this Royal Rumble, right? And you have the women's on going on. You got a lot of surprises there, possibly. It really shows how thin this roster is. I think this is at the thinnest point that WWE's ever been at.
Yeah.
Where it's like you usually can pull from a core of guys and gals and say, hey, go do this spot.
Right.
You really can't pull from the pool.
I think that's why they had no choice but to open the forbidden door, honestly, because look how thin their women's roster was. You don't I don't even think you have 30 women on the roster that you can just throw into the fucking match.
Like, you do, but you don't want to. Thing is, you don't want to use somebody green. You know what I mean? There's so many people in the NXT roster, but you can't use a lot of them.
Yeah.
You want to still make it look good, but don't want to make it look overly good. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't want it to stand out too much.
Yeah. I don't know what you munching on over there, dog, but I want some.
Oh, my bad. They're fruit snacks. They're amazing. My bad.
You stealing your kids' fruit snacks, bro? Okay.
No, these are mine. These are definitely mine.
He goes, oh, never mind.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, so
my bad.
I'm gonna go
dinner.
Ranjan said they're gonna hire seasonal help.
Yeah, they might. Like
they
Target.
Might have to, bro. Yeah.
They're gonna hire you like Target.
Why that brings me to that thing that we talked about a couple. What was it like? We talked about, I believe, about a month ago, Rodney, when we was talking about how WWE has this thing where they're gonna bring talent on for like a 6-month contract.
Mm-hmm.
And then they basically, it's going to either be make it or break it. If they feel that you're not performing to the best of your ability, they can cut you at any time.
Those rosters very thin. I'm gonna go through Raw's roster real quick. Oh my god, it's bad. So you got Adam Pearce, AJ Styles, Akira Tozawa, Alexa Bliss, Angelo Dawkins, Apollo Crews, Austin Theory, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Big E, Bobby Lashley, Byron Saxton.
Yes. Exactly. Ranjan said like the NBA 10-day contract. Exactly.
You got Cedric Alexander, Chad Gable, Commander Aziz, Corey Graves, Damian Priest, Dana Brooke, Dolph Ziggler, Dominic Mysterio, Doudrop, Edge, Finn Balor. Why is Jerry the King Lawler still on Raw? Got a lot of questions.
What?
Jimmy Smith, Kevin Owens, Kevin Patrick, Liv Morgan, Mike Rome, Montez Ford. You got Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon's on Raw. MVP, Nikki Ass.
Nikki Ass.
You
said it, not me.
Otis, Queen Selena, R-Truth, Randy Orton, Reggie. Oh God.
We essentially see everybody, every Raw.
T-Bar.
That's-
T-Bar's still here, guys.
He wrestled
T-Bar.
Ciampa.
T-Bar's still here. Oh, and Vreen. He don't got no plans for him, but we keep seeing vignettes though. And of course, Titus
Veer,
O'Neil.
my boy Veer.
Veer,
I forgot about him.
Veer, he coming, but we don't know when.
That motherfucker been coming for like 6 months, bro.
He's still dropping in. He'll be there soon.
He'll show up.
Motherfucker been coming longer than Johnny Sins.
Raw roster is absolute trash.
Oh, we didn't hear that? Okay. That went through
No, I did. I laughed.
So you got Aaliyah on SmackDown, Angel. We can just leave his name. Cesaro, Charlotte Flair, Drew Gulak. I forgot Drew Gulak was still with the company.
Chris Brown said that. He said, "Mark, I've been referring to her as Nikki Ash since the gimmick started."
Yeah,
we all have, bro. We all have.
Drew McIntyre, Eric, Happy Corbin, Humberto, Ivar, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Stir It Up, Jinder Mahal, King Woods, Kofi, Mace, Madcap Moss, by far the worst character I've ever seen. Mansoor, Vince McMahon again, Mustafa Ali, Naomi, Natalia, Pat McAfee, of course, Rick Boogs, Ricochet, Ridge Holland, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, Sasha Banks, Shanky.
Shinsuke.
Can we change the kid's name, please?
Nope. Nope.
Can we?
Nope.
Damn.
That's it.
Shayna Baszler, Sheamus, Shinsuke Nakamura, Shotzi.
Damn.
Sonya Deville, Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, and Xia Li.
So SmackDown definitely sounds more, but you can. It's the same thing. We almost see them every week.
Yeah.
Ron just said, "I guess whoever makes $15 minimum wage gets to stay in WWE." Then he said, "Shaggy."
It was not Shaggy. Oh man.
Shaggy.
Let's see. Let me check out this new NXT UK roster. Maybe we could pull some people. Okay. I'm not even being.
NXT UK is still a thing?
Yes, it is.
I thought they disbanded NXT UK.
No, still here. I always liked Xia Brookside. I thought she had a really good upside. Of course, my boy Walter. Who can't? Come on.
Yeah, see, even Ron just said NXT UK with a question mark.
I need to see more T-Bar versus T-Bone. That's gonna be a match right there.
That would be actually pretty dope.
That Tyler Bate, which I'm surprised Tyler Bate and Trent Seven haven't been called up, which is beyond me because they desperate. We're in desperate need of tag teams.
What?
We're in desperate need of tag teams. We got one of perfect tag teams right here. What are we doing?
Unbelievable.
Imagine Tyler Bates, Trent Seven, Usos, and a New Day in a triple threat tag team match.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I officially hashtag Mustache Mountain on SmackDown. We're gonna start that. We're gonna
Mustache Mountain.
We're gonna push for this.
Yeah.
Hashtag Mustache Mountain on SmackDown.
God, like they really trying to make
what that would be one of the greatest triple threats of all time. Tyler Bate, imagine Big E come back for one night, and it's him and Woods, and Tyler Bate does the lift with the spin, and then the stop, and then it's the other way. It'd be crazy.
George Smith said, "Actually, wow, Mako Satomura and KLR could pop up in the Rumble."
That's true. Kylie Lee Ray, she could definitely pop up in the Rumble, hands down. Actually, she'd do phenomenal.
Did you say Charles Lee Ray? Not the guy that's inside Chucky. Issa Dawn, I like her. Really. Nah, they got some talent down there, man. A-Kid.
Oh, and we're talking about Ciampa. How can we forget the Bruiserweight?
Oh, well, yeah, of course. Pete Dunne could definitely gonna be in the Rumble.
Pete Dunne could definitely be in the Rumble.
Pete Dunne.
205 Live. Who on this roster? Lord have mercy. Why did I look?
Is that a roster? There's a roster? There's a legit roster? Not just people showing up claiming the 205.
There's a couple people over here claiming they 205. Like I'm pretty sure Nigel McGuinness ain't 205. I'm pretty sure Odyssey Jones is not 205.
In Vince's NXT, anything is possible.
So 205 is like the X division now.
Damn sure is.
So anybody can do it as long as they can fly.
Facts.
Keith Lee would have killed.
Grayson Wallace part of 205.
No, he's not.
Grayson Wallace part of 205 roster.
Nah, it's because they're on NXT. It's the same thing. It's the NXT roster.
No, it's actually thinner.
Oh, Jesus.
It's actually thinner. You got Santa Cecily Bar, of course. You got Mark Andrews. You got Malik Blade. You got Julius Creed. You got Duke Hudson.
Duke Hudson. Wow, that's a fucking name I haven't heard in a while.
Joe Gacy, Josh Briggs.
Joe Gacy's on 205?
Mm-hmm. Andre, oh my God. I can't.
Shanky.
They still do 205? When the fuck do they do 205?
Shanky's not on 205 Live.
Oh, no,
I hope not.
No way.
205 Live is NXT developmental. It definitely is.
That's fine.
What's that girl? What's that young lady that was on there? Last Legend? Well, what's that lady that just popped up on there? What's her name?
Oh, Last Legend.
No.
I know who you're talking about. What's her name?
Pickums. What's her name? They said that's gonna be new Tony Storm. But that's big.
Nikita Lyons.
Yeah.
Nikita Lyons. Let me tell you something. That's bigger than Tony Storm. All right. I'm sorry, guys, ladies and gentlemen. That woman in the gym.
That girl
is that and thighs.
Fire, bro.
It's thighs, it's biceps, triceps, orbital muscles. It's all kinds of muscles in there, man.
Oh, God,
that woman is working out.
But I mean, there's a lot of people they can use. It's just if they use them. That's just who do you want to build? That at the end of the day, that's what it is. Who do you want to embarrass and who do you want to build?
You know, cool thing is Candice LeRae is still on the NXT roster.
Dope, really?
That
super dope.
Candice Gargano.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just call it that? Can we call it Candice Gargano? Can we do it?
Well, my boy Dexter Lumis gonna get the call up, man.
That's true too.
Dexter Lumis need that call up.
That's true too. Him and Reigns would be a good match.
Mm-hmm. Caden Carter need that call up.
Yo, seriously, it's about time.
Nah, I'm over it. I'm over it.
Yeah, but I'm not crazy about this this gimmick right now though. Like I get the
Rave Girls.
Yeah. Man,
listen, like I said, I've been to concerts before. I know what a rave girl is. And I don't want my daughter to be betraying to be a rave girl. I'm just saying.
Bro, let me tell you, man, I went to Izu with Sammy, and I never seen so much ass and titties in my life in one place.
Did that look like Nikita Lyons? Now, Run Coach 205 is 205 Live is internet only, and you can only get it for half dial.
You have dial up 25,000 BPS. Wow.
He goes, yes, Stone Cold Loomis. Oh, Stone Cold Loomis.
Luis. Senor Luis.
Nah, you know what? I'm
telling you. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
I got a question for you. What about Archer challenging, beating up Hangman Page?
Yes.
Oh, Lance Archer, yes, sir.
Yes. Let's go.
That's going to be dope.
Talk about it.
That's very important.
That match is going to be crazy.
I think Lance Archer is another guy who I say has all the tools, has all the fundamentals. Doing a lot of what did the work in Japan, really, really made himself look good with that. He really did, man.
And my boy Brody motherfucking King.
Yeah, showed up. Hype.
I was hype.
And it's so funny. We were talking about it on Monday where he was like, I don't know if he signed. I was like, I believe he signed.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know when he's going to show up.
I saw the clip and I was like, damn, he was right.
Like, no, we both were right. We both was, we knew you knew he was coming. I thought I saw that he signed, but
he was there.
Yeah. He showed up, man.
That's
and the
exciting.
That's exciting. The pop was real. The people want to see him. The guy is also an amazing character who can feed off of Malachi Black. It can only go up from here
Yeah.
for him and Malachi both. I think that both of them are going to be fantastic together. Already together, but walking
Right,
into this
right.
company together is going to be a nice thing to see. I
Yeah,
don't think they
sure.
need more tag teams or more buddies, but I do feel that this is going to help Malachi in a very positive way.
In the long run, right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
big time.
Runjan said, "Does ROH have a partnership with WWE or AEW? I believe AEW,
Neither.
ROH
but
is
Neither.
because
ROH.
AEW took a lot of ROH's roster.
Yeah, but
Runji, you ever heard of the Titanic?
No, they're coming back. It's already. I think it's already set. April something. 6th.
But
Mm-hmm.
but just imagine if the Titanic got clipped and they did the right thing and
Yeah.
just got off the boat and got on the lifeboats instead of waiting until the last minute.
I got
that's
to get on
what
the Titanic too.
that's what ROH is, man.
Give me 1 second, fellas. I gotta pee.
They're on the
You know
lifeboats
what,
right
too?
now. They're trying to get back to
You
New
know
York.
what? They're actually ROH is invading Impact as we speak. They were there
Yes,
last.
they are.
They apparently. I think they might be on now, like as we speak.
They actually are on.
Impact, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Impact One access,
that's
guys. If you haven't
going to
seen,
be crazy.
if you haven't had the access channel, you're more than welcome to tune into Impact. I watch it. I watch NWA every Saturday morning because I know it comes on Friday night. The Fridays or it premieres on YouTube on Saturday morning, Saturday afternoons. But I get it on Friday on Fight TV, so kind of get the early access. Sorry, guys. So, but if you guys definitely can watch it for free on YouTube, I really recommend that everyone starts watching NWA Power. I know it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I need to get into it. I fell off a little bit.
It's hard with no theme music and it's very old school. I dig it. I like the talent. I like what I'm getting.
Yeah, they're really good.
I love that it's like a nice little cozy situation for them. It's very relaxed and peaceful environment. And it looks like the guys and gals are having fun, man. They look like they're enjoying it. So I like to see workers that left other places finally get to shine a little bit on their own level.
Right.
And that makes me feel good to see guys like what was formerly known as Damian Sandow actually open up and get the chance to have creative control of himself, man. And guys that see guys like Chris, formerly known as Chris Masters, kind of branch out and start taking the world by storm and showing people he actually can be great, you know. So the way that some of these guys got the bad raps from WWE, look at them now. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, even the people, somebody like Trevor Murdoch, who you wouldn't like. I didn't think when he was in the WWE that he would be a world champion, and there's nothing against him. It's just my opinion. But he's the NWA world champion. He's killing it right now. So it's really
okay.
It's impressive. It's impressive.
Yeah, who would have thought Trevor Murdoch, right? And look at this. Trevor Murdoch becomes a world champ and a prestigious world champ. It's not like he's just a world champion of an indie promotion. No, you know how prestigious the NWA World Heavyweight Championship is?
Yep.
That's a prestigious feat. I don't think people quite understand what that means, what kind of value that holds.
No, sir.
To believe that we had Ron Killings as our first ever African American World Heavyweight NWA World Heavyweight champ is amazing to me.
Funny you said that. I actually, when I worked for TSA one time, I got to hold that belt.
That's awesome.
I got to hold that belt.
Was it heavy?
Oh, so heavy.
So
gorgeous though. I forgot who was champ at the time.
10 pounds of gold.
I forgot who was champ at the time. Was
it probably
Nick Aldis is in NWA?
Yeah, he was champ for a long time.
Yes. It was Nick Aldis was champ at the time. Yes.
Wow. Yes. But he is another guy who
he's great.
Another guy who is amazing.
Beautiful belt, bro. Most fucking piece of history I got to hold in my hands, bro.
That's awesome.
Loved him in Impact. Story was phenomenal. But yeah, Christopher Brown makes a good point. I was gonna say something low key. What are you talking about? He goes, Why isn't there a smart person that combines ROH and Impact and slowly take the audience away from the two big? It's happening already, buddy. Happening something low key. It's Rudgin. Turn on your TV to Access Channel right now. Okay, you're gonna be shocked that you thought of this because it's happening as we speak.
Legit.
He goes, I'm gonna mention this again. Before we close out the show, he goes, Rodney, I'm not sure if you mentioned before I logged on, but did you mention the MLW antitrust lawsuit with WWE?
Yes.
No, we didn't, and we can talk about it.
We did. We did. How MLW? We did. We briefly mentioned how MLW is suing WWE.
Yes, and what this means is, in layman's terms, because I'm not going to get all technical and lawful with it. WWE tried to stop some stuff that another company was trying to do, because that's what WWE does. Okay, and the other company said, "Nah, since you try to ruin my business, now I'm gonna try to sue you and ruin you."
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. It doesn't get no more complicated. It just right as simple as that.
MLW, good luck. I wish y'all the best, but lawyer the fuck up.
In their defense, there was one company that they did this. WWE tried to do this too, which was ROH, ironically, in Sinclair, with the G1 Supercard in Madison Square Garden, where the Dolans tried to turn around and say, "No, we're going to take the data away from you," and they go, "You take the data away from us, we're going to sue your ass." And the Dolans was like, "Nah, you can keep the date, you're good." and they didn't have to go to court. Of money. It didn't have to go to court because there was a lot of money on the table. And just keep it as simple as this, they were able to get out from under that situation. MLW, I think they're smart people over there. I don't think they want to take this to trial. You don't want to do that. Settle this, gain some profit off of it, and gain some money on the money that gain the income that you would have lost with this from WWE. That's what my recommendation would be. I'm not a lawyer. I don't try to play one. What I'm saying is, whatever revenue that you were going to lose, get that plus 5% interest, because this will help you get that money now that you can now reinvest into yourself, reinvest into your wrestlers, reinvest into your company. One thing I haven't done yet was go to an MLW taping. I plan on going very, very soon. I've been to Impact tapings. I've been to ROH tapings. I've been to so many damn tapings. MLW is the only one that has not come my way yet.
I got to do a few.
Gotta do a few. That's it. I'm taking you one. We're going one.
Let's figure it out.
Let's figure. We gotta do it, man. Which one you haven't been to yet? Impact.
I haven't been to Impact. I haven't been to
Impact. I haven't been to
ROH. I haven't been to MLW.
I haven't been to Hog.
Neither have I.
Oh, that's it, y'all. I talked to the wrong guy. You going to all
the last indie show I went to was Battle Club Pro.
Oh, I went after that. I went to.
That was the one that me and a lot of THWF people were there. Yeah. Ian was there.
Wait, not the sponsorship
Ian actually took a picture. I have a picture on my phone. Ian took a picture. And if you look in the back, me and my boy Richie is standing in the back just chilling bullshit.
Oh man.
That wasn't the sponsorship show, right?
That was Santana and Ortiz's last show.
I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah, it was good. And bro, you had people from across the street watching from on top of the roof on their apartment building.
That's dope.
Damn. When was the last show I went to? Other than Survivor Series. Last indie show? Wasn't Battle Club.
That was mine. The sponsorship
was your last indie? Yeah.
I wish you would have came to Battle Club with me. It was great. You would have loved it.
I think I went to NYWC since then.
I haven't been to NYWC in so fucking long.
There's a big show, I think, this weekend in Queens or something.
Bro, I haven't. You want to know the last time I went to NYWC? The very last time I went to NYWC, fucking Jerry Lynn was wrestling in fucking NYWC.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Lord, it's been that long.
Fucking Mikey Whipwreck was still wrestling there.
It's been that long, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah.
isn't Hogs Who Runs the World this weekend?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. On the 15th?
Yeah.
There's
What's
something
today's
this
date? The
weekend.
13th.
The
Yeah,
13th.
it's gotta be Saturday. Who Runs the World is definitely Saturday, which I'm excited for them. Rungeon goes before we
it's
wrap
supposed to
up.
be really good.
Yeah. Before we wrap up, Rungeon goes, I was close to buying tickets for MLW taping in Philly. I think in November, but you said you were busy that weekend.
I wanted to go to that too, actually. I saw that and I was very close, but I just couldn't get them in
Listen,
time.
Hog got events coming up out the woodwork. We got Battle Club always got events popping up. Somebody else subscribed to that drops all the indie events once in a while, where you give you a list. There's a website of all the New York indie events in the area coming up.
Oh, that's dope.
Just guys, once I find it, I'll send it out to you guys. Then we pull the list, and hey, guys, choose from what you want. What I love about indie events is that they're affordable, most of the time easy to get to, and it's great entertainment. It's sitting front row at an indie event, just getting great entertainment. That's
for sure.
And I don't mind going. I'll pay the $25 to sit in front row. I don't care.
Right?
They're paying $50 like we did, which
for the nosebleeds.
Sitting in the nosebleeds, I'd rather
even when you some of them I wouldn't even mind paying $50 just to sit front row. $50 to sit front fucking row.
Sometimes like NYWC did when they do Psycho Circus. They raise the price because it's a big event. It's one of the biggest events of the year. I don't mind paying that extra money because it's entertainment. You're going to get entertained that night. You're going to see quality wrestling. And I'm not saying that they don't put on quality wrestling all the rest of the year. They do. That's why I keep going back.
In indie, they go hard because they have something to prove.
Right.
Sometimes they're young. Sometimes they're
trying
older.
to make a name for themselves.
And sometimes the older guys are going out there wrestling to help the younger guy out. Trying to put them over. And that's why I applaud Creative Pro. By the way, Creative Pro, I believe, has an open house, an open door tryout just coming.
Oh, that's cool.
Right in Hicksville. So, guys, if you're looking to become a pro wrestler, you might want to go over to Hicksville.
I would love to, but my back is too done for that, bro.
I'm good.
Well, my back is done. I was busy that weekend. He goes, $75 for front row that night. What show was this?
Masha Slamovich, huh?
Huh?
What? What are you talking about?
Impact.
Right?
She is on Impact. She is signed to
She
Impact.
is on
So
Impact.
that's dope. Congrats to her.
She was fucking around with AEW for a little while, but she's definitely now signed to Impact.
Yeah, it's dope. That's good.
Kudos to her because, the first time I've seen her live was at Battle Club at the Jobber Slam, and I said, this lady right here, she's special right here. She got a little fire to her.
Is fucking dope, bro.
Yeah, it was her and Steve Pena. It was a dope match.
It really was, and she was laying the wood, man.
What?
She was killing people out here.
Those chops were crazy.
Oh, she's just wicked. The young lady is wicked, man. And kudos to her for being how great she is, and see big things for her in Impact, man. I'm happy for her. Really happy for her. So, guys, look, another Andrew's hot takes down. Moving on to next week. Andrew's gonna cancel on me again. When the hockey game I gotta host.
That's fine.
I'm joking with you, Andrew. Love you, buddy.
You got to take over his show.
Gotta come back.
Roddy and Mark's hot takes.
Yeah, that's it.
Snap.
No, it's just the community hot takes. We just got to show community hot takes.
That would be great.
Everybody just show up.
Every 10 people
put it on a shirt.
10 people on just talking about community hot takes, baby. That's it.
Put it on a hat.
You took over your show, Andrew Fighters.
That's it. But guys, as you know, I love doing the show. I love this platform. So if you love me, go out there and support our sponsors. Tap That Mall is one of our biggest sponsors, and it always helps to get back to our sponsors to help keep the lights on for Rodney Harris. So you see this little light right here? Don't help my sponsor. This is what happened to me. You help my sponsor, the lights stay on. You know what I'm saying? Just simple. It's as simple as that. So Tap That Mall, they never went away. The team at tapthatmall.com, they are working to give you more options for all on one site. You like shopping at a mall, but make it virtual. You got to bother going out, standing in the cold, waiting on long lines. You can relax and do it from the comfort of your own home. All you have to do is visit tapthatmall.com and shop for over 25 brands on our site. And we have brands for men's, women's, children's, beauty, and shoes, accessories, and more to come. Tapthatmall.com. Yeah, I'll tap that. Great sponsor. Love those guys. And guys, we started off the show by me telling you about a special story about a young man who is going to need all our help and all the help he can get. All of our shows going forward from Behind the Barricade until they reach their goal will be dedicated to Baby Austin. So, guys, if those of you who don't know who Baby Austin is, I'll run through it one more time for you. Now, what you got to understand is that we're here to help donate to the cause at the link right inside the bio of this stream. So all you have to do is hit that link. It'll take you right to the GoFundMe page. And I'm going to explain to you guys who Baby Austin is. Now, Baby Austin is a strong newborn surrounded by amazing parents, Alyssa and Kyle, along with big brother Jackson. For as strong as he may be, he needs to be extra tough right now because he's been diagnosed with a complete unlateral right side lip and palate cleft. He will need surgery once he hits his 4-month mark. And as we know, doctor's visits and medical equipment the needs for it is very, very strenuous, and especially when you are a parent of another young one, like these two wonderful parents are. So, guys, he's going to need special care after his surgery. That's why they set up the GoFundMe. So let's start by helping out and donating today to Baby Austin's cause. Help him kick out of this tough patch in his life. So please join us, the BTB family, the Andrews Hot Takes family, and all the Behind the Barricades shows as we dedicate our upcoming shows to Baby Austin. Now, can we help him? I believe we can. Oh, hell yeah. So, guys, go out there and hit the link in the bio, and please give what you can to help out Baby Austin through this rough time. Well, folks, that's been another episode of Andrew's Hot Takes. For Rod Harris, for the wonderful Cable from the Four Corners of Commentary and the Council of Commentary, you can find his podcast anywhere you get your podcast from. I don't care if you're on Mars. I don't care if you're on Uranus. I don't care if you're on Pluto. You can find Saturn. If you are floating out of space, just looking at that podcast like y'all want to listen to something, you got to understand that the Four Corners of Commentary got your back. So you're gonna see some great guys, man. They have some great content. Go back and listen to those archive shows, man. You will not be disappointed. Came up, let them know when you go live. Let them know where they can watch it.
You can go on youtube.com/the Council of Commentary. Excuse me. We are on twitch.com or .tv, excuse me, the Council of Commentary. Twitter is @CO Commentary. And Instagram, the Council of Commentary, the Council of Commentary Facebook. We're all over the place. Just type in the Council of Commentary or Four Corners of Commentary, and you can find us also on all your listening platforms. And I'm at Mr. Marvel 87 if you want to chat.
Woo! Catch him on Twitter. He's hot. They're hot on Twitter, y'all. They're one fun Twitter follow. One of my favorites.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mark Ray, my man, my brother from another mother. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Thank you for always hopping on and always being ready.
A pleasure, brother.
Man, we had such fun with Andrew's Hot Takes today.
Yes,
really appreciate it. I want to say thank you to Chris to call us. I want to say thank you to everybody that's commented and hopped in the comment section. Thank you for everybody that's going to be able to hit that link in that bio and donate to Baby Austin. We really appreciate it. Like I said, go check out our sponsor, tapthatmall.com. I will see you guys on Monday night to talk about NXT and AEW.
Guys, I will be there.
Love you guys. Appreciate you. It's been another episode of Andrew's Hot Takes. Peace.